Knicks, they did not have to play much from behind in this game. We're able to stay ahead the whole time. Big reason, obviously, Rozier and Smart. We don't talk about a lot the energy that they give because they got stars like Kyrie. We see what Tatum gives Al Horford. But tonight, they also led the team in scoring. Rozier had 20 points.
Well, they're the perfect complement, in my opinion, because we know what Kyrie brings to the table. So when you bring in Rozier, he can pick up full court at times. We know he can break his man down and get to the basket. But this year, he's shooting the three ball better and he's shooting the jump shot overall better. And Smart, he's your junkyard dog. When he comes in, you know he's going to play D, do the dirty work. We saw the other night how he got hard and a little frustrated at the end of the game. That's what makes the difference. When Kyrie's on the floor, you know it's going to be explosive. Those other two guys come in, things get a little grittier.
All right, Shaq, give me the truth on back-to-back and how much we should really put that into what we saw from the Cavs. Because defensively, a lot of easy baskets, a lot of transition buckets from the Celtics. How much of that can we attribute to playing back-to-back for Cleveland?
Well, you know, good teams do not use that as an excuse, but you can't really judge the Cavaliers until IT comes back. He has a minute restriction. He can't play back-to-back. But, you know, the Celtics, they know to get out of the East, they got to go through Cleveland Cavaliers. They're playing at home. IT's coming back. They just came out and played with great energy. When you're a veteran team, sometimes you go through the excuse, hey, it was a back-to-back. But I think Boston was really ready tonight. You know, by them winning this game, it was good for their psyche.
You mentioned IT. Obviously, we don't see him on the floor tonight. It was great to see him. And yeah, look, you got 17 minutes and 17 points, 19 minutes. Pretty good first game. But nice ovation from the crowd. Regardless of what happened in Shaq said with the business aspect, that wasn't the relationship with the city. And after everything that he went through, and look, you've been through it, with the loss of a family member, I think that relationship will continue to be tight no matter what.
For 2.5 years, in that organization, the fan base saw what Isaiah Thomas gave them. So I thought it was an excellent job for them giving the stand ovation. After the game, having the fans, the ushers, some of the ownership group, different people that I know that he touched their lives in just a short 2.5 years. But sometimes you may be in an organization 5 to 7, sometimes 8 years. But let you know he put his imprint in that community as well. So happy to see everyone do the right thing for him.
He's a classy guy, took the high road. We know he's handled this well, Shaq, regardless. But how tough is that? You're in the building, you can't play because you can't play back-to-backs. He will at some point. You want to get out there because he's a competitor, and you know there are some rough feelings, and he's running into people, that locker room, that whole thing. And what's that like really from a player standpoint?
You know, it's a rough feeling, but at this point, there's water under the bridge. I'm sure he wanted to play tonight, but again, you know, the people in Boston, they really love and respect a guy that comes there and is a hard worker. He's only there 2.5 years. He did that. The town loves him. If he does have beef with somebody, it's probably with Danny Ainge. Rumors are they had a you know, behind the door closed meeting. I don't know what was said. It really doesn't matter what was said. But again, you know, it's different reasons why you get traded. You're a disruption to the team. We draft you and you're not doing whatever, or the business of basketball. And, you know, for his circumstance, it was the business of basketball. You know, Danny Ainge said, you know, we got a guy that's a little bit older, deserving max dollars. We have a disgruntled player in Cleveland who's the same, sometimes better. I'm going to go with the younger, disgruntled guy out of Cleveland, and they traded him straight up for Kyrie Irving.